Hello everybody and welcome back to my workshop for this last and final part of this tutorial series. So in the last video I introduced you guys to double-sided tape and white glue, and now I'm going to share you some of my tips to use them to assemble your Papercraft. So before we actually start to build the thing, you will have to pre-fold all your pieces. And to do so, you will see two types of lines. Some dashed lines and some dotted lines with a black circle in the middle. On every dashed lines, you have to fold inward, like that. That is called a valley fold, because it looks like a valley. And on every dotted line like this, you have to fold outward, like that. And that is called a mountain fold, because it looks like a mountain. So the first step will be to actually pre-fold all your pieces first. And you don't actually have to do some crazy folding like that. All you have to do is just to slightly bend the paper. You can actually pre-fold them one by one as you are building the Papercraft, but I just like to do it in one go. Okay, so now that everything has been folded, we are ready to assemble. And to do so, you're going to need the instructions PDF. All the tips I gave you throughout this tutorial series are listed in the instructions. So we're going to start with the piece number 1 here. So as you can see on your pieces, you have big numbers and small numbers. The big numbers here are showing you the order in which you are going to assemble your Papercraft. So you start with the piece number 1, then number 2, number 3, and so on and so on. The smaller numbers are going to show you where you're supposed to glue the tabs. All you have to do is to search for two numbers that are identical. So here the number 1 is going to go on the number 1. You also have the shadow or the flaps that's supposed to go there. So this way you know you're not gluing something at the wrong place. If you're using double-sided tape like I am here, you can actually use a pointy tool like this to help you remove the tape. So take it out, and then you're going to glue the two edges together. And you have to be really careful to glue it as precisely as you can, just like that. You don't want an edge to go over the other one, so you have to be really precise. Make sure you're applying pressure on both of the sides too. And we are done with the first piece, so let's move on to the second one. Same thing, you're just going to look for numbers that are matching. Number 4 here, that goes with number 4 here. When you're working with tape, I would suggest you to only remove one flap at a time, because if you remove them in one go, they would just be sticking everywhere. So as you can see, working with tape is really quick, and you also get a really clean result. And for longer flaps like this, I like to use my ruler to help me apply some pressure. And once you get the hang of this, you won't actually need the instructions anymore. All you have to do is to search for the numbers on the pieces. Now I think we are done. Oh, wait. And now I think we are done. So this concludes our tutorial series. And now you guys know pretty much everything you have to know about paper crafting. And throughout those videos, we built this guy, that guy. And if you do remember from a few videos ago, I did a white version of this baby pineapple that I had to customize. So you might be thinking, what did I have in mind? Well, I am really happy and proud to show you my masterpiece.